Hey, my name is Ben Jackson. Welcome to Streamside Stories. So I am a part of the team here at Youth Dynamics. I am the area director of community ministry here in Horseshoe Bend. This is the Payette River. So I'm excited to tell you a story about my friend Al. Al was a student when I met him about 2 years ago. And long story short, he ends up finally going on an adventure with us not even a year ago. And that adventure happened to be cross-country skiing up along the middle fork of the Payette. We were with a small group. Snow was just good enough to get out on it and teach some people to Nordic ski, scrape off the rust for those of us who already knew how. It was a good time. Not the best of conditions, but Al was ready to try something new. He was excited for his first, I guess maybe his second adventure with us. And so he gets into it, immediately falls over once he gets the skis on. About an hour into the day, we are still struggling to learn the balance and learn to get some speed without falling over. He was just really having a tough time with it. And so I'm thinking, all right, everybody's got their own pace of learning. I can't imagine he's having any fun yet. So we spend another hour or so out there and break for lunch. Everybody gets cold. We get into a snowball fight, get back on the trail, go a little further, and then make our way back. And for Al, it was a struggle the entire way. I was thinking, this guy's having zero fun. This is misery. And I thought, man, he's never going to want to do this again. So I also felt bad for him. Just kept falling over. Was trying his best. Just couldn't quite get into a serious rhythm. Fast forward about 3-4 weeks, he decides to go with us again. We went up to Bogus Basin. Snow conditions similar. The trail was actually a little harder this time, and he looked again like he was having a miserable time, maybe in some ways even worse, because he couldn't control his speed and had all kinds of spaghetti wrecks. And so I'm thinking, wow, well, kudos to you, Al, for trying it again. And at the end of that day, after another full day of Nordic skiing, he just one off says to me, "That's my new favorite sport. I love it." And since I'm aging out after this school year, maybe I can become a volunteer, and maybe I can help you guys out next season on this particular sport and help others learn how to do it. So this whole new vista of discovery, adventure, bringing others along was opened up to him. He had never done anything like this in his life. And so it became this beautiful illustration of the gospel to us. And I was thinking about how when instead of running away from discomfort, running away from a sense of being in control, if we take a risk and we offer up things that we don't want to give up to Jesus, there's no telling what amazing, good, and new vistas he can bring out of it. That's exactly what happened with Al. He became this contagious ambassador for adventure. And that is what Jesus does with us. He gives us the freedom of a new vista in following him, but he also gives us the joy of telling others, come and see this thing I've discovered, and let me help you on your way. So that's a story that I thought of when Brandon asked me to jump in here. So for those of you who we have gotten to adventure with so far, it's been a joy. We hope you'll stick with us. And for those of you who are new to involvement with Youth Dynamics, we encourage you to come and get to know us and join us out there. You can learn more about Youth Dynamics at the link below. And until next time, take care.